And continuing on with the extra video, we are starting off at the Battle of Guandu, which basically it takes up from last video. But the Battle of Guandu is still a scenario which starts off the way you just saw the map. You have to be either So-So or Yuan Shao in order for you to start that particular special battle event. And just like before, you can only pick one character. And of course, there's a cutscene.
How will we fight against the overwhelming numbers of Yuan Shao? Stupid. I'm here to fight your fight, not mine.
Yeah, this cutscene took place in Dynasty Warriors 5 and 5 Extreme Legends.
Let's ride, and I will show you how Cao Cao fights.
And it's So-So, goddammit! Anyway, this fight, just like all the other special events, you cannot use tactics. So just go into battle. Basically, if you want to start off the Battle of Guandu scenario, all you have to do is...
We're outnumbered, but do not let up.
Worry about the troop strength, because once again, if you're So-So or Yuan Shao, you're going to be thrown into a special event.
Alright, I'll do it.
Another thing you need to watch out for, which will be coming up pretty soon, if you're Yuan Shao, you'll probably have 2 officers defecting on your line. Let me assure you, ladies and gentlemen, this particular battle is really hard for Yuan Shao. But So-So, not so much. Because eventually, Zenji and Zhang He, as you can see here, will join your side.
Can't have our retreat cut off. Can someone watch my back?
Yuan Shao, on the other hand, has to worry about Guandu, has to worry about defections, has to worry about the supply base. Then he'll lose morale, and then he'll have no choice but to go after So-So. My God, it's hard. This battle is harder for Yuan Shao than what it is for So-So.
This base is ours. We cannot ignore the danger to our allied base.
And speaking of how ridiculous it is, this is one of the officers that get killed by Guandu.
A worthy opponent, just another victim.
Jesus Christ. So much craziness goes on at the beginning of the game.
The enemy formation is crumbling. Forward!
If you had any of these, well, if you have any of the Wei officers, from So-So to Zhang He to
I must retreat.
Xiahou Dun and Xiao Yuan,
Just another victim.
it's going to be the same thing. You are going to take on the Battle of
I was impressed.
Guandu.
We fought hard, didn't we? Let us
Thankfully,
make an example of them.
This particular special battle is easier in this game than what it is in the actual game it came from.
Then we'll be happy to oblige you. So I should be patrolling the base. This fire attack
it's mainly easy because you don't have to worry about taking down the supply base. Well, actually you do, but you also don't have to worry about defending. Well, actually yes you do, but
Yeah, let's tear down
you can get it back. That's what I meant to say.
Right.
Because when So-So took Yuan Shao's supplies, he could not get those back. His morale just dropped and his troops were just running around like a bunch of idiots.
Are you sure about this?
And he said the exact same thing like he did just now.
Head is not for just filling a helmet.
Ugh, we weren't strong enough to stop them.
As for the actual scenario itself, if you start here,
watch this base in preparation for an enemy attack.
you're not Yuan Shao or So-So, you can just pretty much capture bases like capture lands like normal.
All right, I'm going to attack that
Quite
base.
frankly, all you have to do is just build up your funds,
I will patrol the base.
Capture lands one at a time.
Shall we dance through the enemy camp?
And just take your time, because you're not thrown into a special scenario like the last two, which is... Well, yeah, the last two, which is the Dong Shuo battle and the Yellow Turban Rebellion.
Our base has fallen? Are you sure about this?
Yes, you
so I should
lost
be
2 bases. Anyway,
We're in trouble now!
all you basically have to do is take your
Hit me with
time
everything you got!
as far as the scenarios go. But if it's your first time playing,
Attack that base.
well, actually, if it's your first time playing, you should already start at the Yellow Turban Rebellion. And most of the other scenarios won't be unlocked until you actually complete them. However, the ability to customize set scenarios to where you can turn on Officer Das and have no time limit and all that, that actually comes after Yellow Turban Rebellion, so you'll be good to go. I just take care of this guy who's wandering around in my base.
Just another victim.
Funny thing is, if you capture anybody,
Together we're unbeatable.
which I highly doubt you
Won't
can
lose a
since it's a
second
special
time.
event battle,
Just another victim.
if you do capture anybody in this particular special event, you get to keep them.
We shall watch this base.
Ironically, the only person we've
Enemy.
captured is Zhang He.
So I should be patrolling the base.
Did you think you could overcome this base?
So yeah, by default, he will come with us. Immediately after this battle is over. Alright, now take care of that guy since he likes to block
If we
some.
don't protect that base, it's going to fall.
You know, I had this base. I had this base until you appeared.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Just another victim.
Bastard.
This base is ours.
Alright, time for the next one. Let's get
Break through the
this
enemy
guy.
lines!
Yeah, because he doesn't need to be... He doesn't need to be wandering around. He needs to be killed.
Just another victim.
Less troops Yuan Shao has, the better.
Yeah! Let's go and destroy them!
Anyway, there's a lot of other things that you could... Well, basically, while this particular battle scene is going on, because So-So and Yuan Shao will probably be fighting each other, and whoever wins will start being a dominant force, because they'll end up having 3 lands.
Strike, Xiahou Dun.
Plain and simple, if you reject this battle, like I said the last episode, then you won't have...
I have
Well, you lose a land if you're So-So. But if you reject the battle if you're Yuan Shao,
Fallen?
well,
Are you sure about
you'll
this?
just lose troops
Let
straight.
us attack their base.
Plain and simple.
Brother Dune, this isn't going to be much of a challenge.
So I should be patrolling the
Well, I
base.
think I've aced
I will
most of their
patrol the
officers. Of
base.
course it's not going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
And I like Xiahou Dun, by the way. He's a pretty awesome guy.
I shall personally patrol the base.
I especially like his Dynasty Warriors 5 model. Because, well, it gets the job
In
done.
battle, one's head is not for just filling a
I've played
helmet.
6, and let me assure you, they kind of
Base
screwed
is
the
ours.
pooch on the weapons. I'll tell you about it when I get to that bridge.
I'll just go look around for a bit.
We must focus on defense in order to assess the battlefield.
Alright, we only have about a few more bases to go, and then we're done with this battle.
I think this is the spot to be. After them. For honor and glory.
Yeah, why are they chasing after an
Overcome
officer? This is
threat.
almost
Achieve
over.
Victory.
Anyway,
Come! Hit me with everything you got!
sometimes you have to play as officers in order for you to
Do you think you can
actually
stop me?
get things done. But there's some good news about
This
this.
base is ours.
All the special battles that you're fighting right now, they will appear in free mode. Ah, free mode. This will be the last game to have it, as far as Dynasty Warriors is concerned. Oh man, I am going to miss free mode.
Yeah.
Retreat is an
Yep,
acceptable.
that's a whole bunch of yellow and a sea of blue. Yep, they can't do shit to stop me.
You must be looking for trouble.
Now it's time to take on Yuan Shao himself.
In battle, one's head is not for just filling a helmet.
Which, believe it or not, actually put buffs on himself
If we don't protect
the way
the base,
Dong Zhuo and Zhang Jiao put buffs on themselves when they were about to die.
I must retreat. For now.
Just another
Yeah, most person of interest and
It's
Lu
about
Bu
time I
would
face a
normally
worthy
put
opponent.
buffs on
Just
themselves,
another victim.
which in turn made it a harder battle.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Just another victim.
I shall show no
Oh,
mercy.
there's Yuan Shao.
Stand down, you cretin! Have you no shame?
We must
Oh, and I need to point this out now,
above all else.
because I like his voice in this game better than what I do in 6.
Let us go too. I will see
Just
the
thought
end
I'd
of
bring that up. But nonetheless,
Not a retreat.
Yuan
Not
Shao,
a move for my
Yuan Shao,
future.
despite
Just another victim.
saying that he's not retreating, retreats, and he is defeated. Thank you, God! It's finally over. Oh no, we've got like 2 more videos left. But anyway, with that, the Battle of Guandu should be in free play. And it's easy to trigger some of these battles, because they will appear if you're in the right scenario. But there's one particular, like, event between the officers that I really don't know how to happen.
Not enough to rule the
How to
land.
get that to happen.
No, that can
Apparently,
only be
I've
accomplished
looked in
through
game
sheer
guides and find out that there was a scenario with Lu Bu. No, not an actual battle scenario, but an actual, but an actual cutscene where Lu Bu and Dong Zhuo are just having words, and all of a sudden they split apart. Well, not split apart, but rather Lu Bu kills Dong Zhuo or something like that. I don't know how to access that cutscene. But anyway, we still got one more scenario to go and one more extra video. So with that said, it's time for the Battle of Chibi in the next part. This is RVman985 signing out.